In the vast and varied tapestry of life on our planet, some organisms possess a quiet resilience that allows them to thrive where others falter. The sweet potato is one such marvel. Across continents, from the smallest garden plots to vast agricultural fields, this humble root provides sustenance for millions. It is a lifeline, particularly in regions like sub-Saharan Africa, where its ability to grow in challenging conditions makes it a cornerstone of food security. This is not just a simple vegetable, it is a survivor, a provider, and a testament to nature's ingenuity, offering nourishment and hope even when the rains are scarce and the soil is poor. Its remarkable strength is not an accident but a product of its extraordinary inner world. The sweet potato's ability to flourish in harsh environments has long been a source of wonder. Farmers have relied on its dependable nature for generations, planting it with the confidence that it will likely yield a harvest. It withstands periods of drought that would wither other crops and resists diseases that can devastate entire fields. This inherent toughness is a crucial advantage for communities that depend directly on the land for their survival. While many staple foods require ideal conditions, the sweet potato asks for very little, yet gives so much in return. It is this very robustness that has made it a champion of the people, a quiet hero in the daily struggle for existence across the world. What is the secret behind this plant's incredible endurance? The answer lies hidden deep within its cells, woven into the very fabric of its genetic identity. For years, scientists understood that something special was at play, but the full picture remained elusive, locked away in a biological code of immense complexity. Unraveling this secret required a journey into the microscopic heart of the plant itself to explore the intricate instructions that govern its growth, its resilience, and its very being. This exploration promised to reveal not just how the sweet potato survives, but how we might help it thrive even more, securing a vital food source for generations to come. The journey to understand this plant is not merely an academic exercise, it is a mission with profound implications for human well-being. By peeling back the layers of its biology, we gain the power to enhance its natural gifts. Imagine a future where sweet potatoes are even more nutritious, more resistant to pests, and capable of producing even greater yields in the face of a changing climate. This is the promise held within its DNA. The story of the sweet potato is a compelling narrative of survival, adaptation, and now of scientific discovery, showcasing how understanding the natural world can directly help us build a more secure one for ourselves. To truly appreciate the sweet potato, we must look at its fundamental blueprint, its DNA. Unlike humans who inherit two sets of chromosomes, one from each parent, the sweet potato is a genetic powerhouse. It possesses a staggering 6 complete sets of chromosomes. This condition, known as hexaploidy, makes its genetic makeup incredibly dense and complex. Think of it as having 6 different instruction manuals for building and operating the plant, all working together simultaneously. This abundance of genetic information is a key reason for its adaptability, providing multiple backups for essential functions and a rich pool of traits to draw upon when facing environmental stress. This complexity, however, presented a formidable challenge for scientists. For decades, the sweet potato's genome was like a library where 6 copies of every book had been torn apart, their pages mixed together into one enormous jumbled pile. Trying to assemble a single, coherent story from this chaos seemed nearly impossible. Researchers could identify certain genes, but they could not see how they were all organized or which set of chromosomes they belonged to. This made traditional breeding a slow and often unpredictable process, more an art than a precise science. Without a clear map, improving the crop was like navigating a vast, unknown territory in the dark. A monumental breakthrough has finally illuminated this genetic landscape. In a landmark study published in August of 2025, a team of scientists successfully decoded the complete genome of a variety known as Tanzania. This achievement was akin to painstakingly sorting all those mixed-up pages and reassembling them into their 6 original, distinct instruction manuals. For the first time, researchers could see all 90 chromosomes, neatly organized into their 6 foundational sets, or haplotypes. This was not just a glimpse into the sweet potato's DNA, it was the first complete high-resolution map of its entire genetic architecture, a feat that has unlocked its deepest secrets. Solving this intricate puzzle required cutting-edge technology and immense dedication. The research team, led by Professor Zhongjun Fei, used advanced sequencing techniques to read the billions of letters that make up the sweet potato's genetic code. They then developed sophisticated computational methods to untangle the 6 interwoven subgenomes. The result is a resource of unparalleled value. This new map allows scientists to pinpoint the exact location of genes responsible for desirable traits, such as disease resistance or higher vitamin content. The genetic puzzle has been solved, and the rulebook for building a better sweet potato is now open for all to read. The complete genome revealed a story of surprising origins, a tale of ancient hybridization that created the plant we know today. The sweet potato is not the product of a single lineage, but a complex mosaic assembled from different wild ancestors. Its genetic roots trace back to the wild landscapes of South and Central America. By analyzing the Tanzania variety, scientists discovered that the plant is a natural hybrid. Its DNA, a patchwork quilt stitched together from at least 2 different wild species of the Ipomaea genus, the family of morning glories. This discovery reshapes our understanding of where this vital crop came from and how it acquired its remarkable strengths. One of its primary ancestors is a wild species from Ecuador known as Ipomaea equatoriensis. The research showed that approximately 1/3 of the sweet potato's modern genome can be traced directly back to this wild relative. This ancestor likely contributed key traits that helped the plant adapt and survive. Another significant portion of its DNA appears to have come from a different wild species, one that is closely related to a plant found in Central America. This mixing of genetic material from distinct species, an event that happened long ago in nature, created a new plant with a powerful combination of traits inherited from its diverse parentage. What makes the sweet potato's genetic makeup so unusual is how these ancestral contributions are arranged. In many hybrid crops, like wheat, the DNA from different ancestors remains in separate, distinct blocks within the genome. But in the sweet potato, the ancestral sequences are intricately woven together, sometimes on the same chromosome. This intimate intertwining means it behaves genetically as if it were a single species, despite its hybrid origins. Scientists classify this unique structure as a segmental allopolyploid, a plant that carries the genetic legacy of different species, but functions as a unified whole. This structure is the very foundation of its resilience. This rich, mixed heritage is precisely what makes the sweet potato so robust. The 6 sets of chromosomes provide a phenomenon known as polyploid buffering. With multiple copies of every gene, the plant has built-in redundancy. If one copy of a gene is damaged or less effective, there are 5 others to take its place. This genetic safety net allows the plant to better withstand challenges like drought, pests, and diseases. It carries within its DNA the survival strategies of its wild ancestors, blended together to create a crop that is naturally equipped to handle the pressures of a difficult world, a true champion of genetic diversity. The decoding of the sweet potato genome is far more than a scientific curiosity. It is a practical tool that heralds a new era for agriculture and food security. Armed with this complete genetic blueprint, plant breeders can now work with unprecedented precision and speed. Instead of relying on years of trial and error crossing, they can now identify the specific genes responsible for vital traits. They can screen for genes that boost vitamin A content, enhance resistance to devastating viruses, or allow the plant to thrive with even less water. This knowledge dramatically accelerates the development of new, improved sweet potato varieties tailored to the needs of farmers and consumers. This breakthrough holds immense promise for the millions of people who depend on the sweet potato. For farmers in Africa and elsewhere, it means the potential for more resilient crops that deliver more reliable harvests, even as climate change brings more extreme weather. This leads to greater food security and improved livelihoods. For consumers, it can lead to more nutritious food on the table, helping to combat hidden hunger and vitamin deficiencies that affect so many communities. The ability to fine-tune the crop's genetic makeup allows us to enhance its natural benefits, ensuring this humble root can continue its role as a nutritional hero for generations to come. The impact of this research extends far beyond the sweet potato. The innovative techniques developed to unravel its complex hexaploid genome can now be applied to other economically important crops with similarly complicated genetics. Many of the world's most essential foods, including wheat, oats, cotton, and bananas, are also polyploids. Understanding their genetic architecture has been a long-standing challenge. The success with the sweet potato provides a powerful roadmap for decoding these other staples, which could unlock enormous potential for improving crop yields, resilience, and nutritional value on a global scale, strengthening our entire food system. In the grand story of our planet, humanity's future is intrinsically linked to our ability to sustainably nourish a growing population. The journey into the sweet potato's DNA reveals a profound truth. Within the intricate codes of life lie the solutions to some of our greatest challenges. By continuing to explore and understand the genetic diversity of the world's crops, we empower ourselves to build a more resilient and food-secure future. The story of the sweet potato is a powerful reminder that sometimes the answers to our biggest questions can be found in the most unassuming of places, hidden within the heart of a humble root.